unreasonable. You can't beat resistance with your intelligence or with your smartness. You can only beat resistance with taking actions. So remember. Hi guys! Did you say hello to my kitten? See my cutie babies. One is sitting here. Say hello, Cookie. And the other one is sleeping there. That's the small house. Can you see that house which we made for our cat? And there he's Leo. Leo, are you sleeping, baby? Leo Babu? Leo? He's sleeping. He just got up, and so there he is, and he is in his evening schedules, and the other one is staying here. Cookie, say hello. Cuckoo. Cookie. Can you see Cookie? And there she is. So hi everyone. You know, today is my favorite day. Why? Because I've just spoken to Pooja and she is my favorite mentor. You can see Cookie wants to sit with me today in this session. So you can have a session this time with me and Cookie together. Okay, so today's session we are going to talk about the qualities of resistance. Before that, I welcome you all to this session. I'm Leena, a trainer, a coach, a passionate entrepreneur, and today we are going to talk about the 5 qualities of resistance. Now, it doesn't matter where you are, which stage of your life you are, it's always resistance will smack you. I say, like, every time it's within and it's come and say, it's like that kind of action resistance does. Now, what exactly is resistance? People who have experienced resistance, whenever we want to try something new, whenever we want to move out of a comfort zone, we always experience resistance. And resistance is something, I'm just closing the door. Resistance is something wherein it is within us. We can't see it, we can't experience it, we can't touch it, but you can feel it. So whenever you want to do something different in your life, you will start experiencing resistance. Like on 7th May in this month, when I was getting ready for my first session of the video, there were so many people who were telling me that you know what, for videos you need to have a very good camera, you need to have a light stand, you need to have a stand, you need to have a light stand, I don't know what all. So I was thinking, in this lockdown, how can I get all that? So maybe I need to postpone it. Let me do it in the month of June. Let me do it in the month of July. And trust me, that the small voice which is there in our mind, inside, it talks to you. And there was continuously that whispering sound in my mind that no, Leena, you are not ready, you are not perfect, you don't have a proper camera, you don't have a. And today I'm just capturing it with my mobile. I didn't went out for a camera or anything. I just took it in my mobile, and this is my 7th or the 8th video today. So much of value I have sent it across. So imagine today morning I'm getting a message, a connect call from in the messenger, Facebook Messenger, a call from a girl from Saudi Arabia, and she wanted my help, and it was so good that I'm able to touch so many people's life, and across the world I can reach, and people are trying to reach me. It's all because of Pooja, it's all because of mentors, Vikas Kishore Singh, Deepak sir, I mean all these mentors, Eric, Tiberia. I can't thank you enough for giving me this life. I mean, you are the people who have actually made me alive, who have actually told me what potential I carry. So thank you, all my mentors. Thank you so much. You know, today is the best day in my life because I just spoken to Pooja, and Leo wants to say hello to you. Leo, say hello, and that's my cutie pie. Say hello, Leo. Okay, so Pooja, I was showing her my vision board, and when I was showing her my vision board, I have actually pasted her picture there, and she was so happy, she was so surprised, and she was like, okay, let me take the picture. I felt so good. And so that's the way, you know, she told me, like, you actually close your karmic account when you talk about your mentors, because that's what you have learned from them, and it's important to pass the message to others. It's very, very important to talk about your mentors, and I always do that. You might have seen me, I always talk about my mentors in my videos, because those are the people who made me who I am today. Now if we now the resistance which is always poking me, the whispering inside me, but when I talk to Pooja, when I talk to my mentors, how much ever that resistance is, I'm able to beat them up, because I know the personality of resistance. Now, people who don't understand the personality of resistance, for whom I have made this video, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Now, the first personality of resistance is invisible. You know, resistance is completely invisible. We can't see, we can't touch, but you can feel it. And resistance understands the weakness inside us. Like, suppose I'm getting up in the morning and I kept the alarm clock at 6 o'clock. Before it rings at 6 alarm clock, the resistance will wake up inside you and will be like, no, you should take rest, you will get headache if you don't sleep properly, you have slept very late, so it's better to take 1 more hour of sleep. All that, the continuous voice will be inside. And so there is a technique which I have learned from Mel Robbins also, and also Pooja teaches us. Now this technique is known as 5-second rule. Now what is this 5-second rule? Just put it in your mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count this 5 seconds and get up and start into action. So before that resistance start whispering, you only have 5 seconds to do your action. So before that it whispers, you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get into action, get out of the bed. So I have done this so many times, and trust me, I'm able to beat the resistance whatever I do. When I go live, there is an inside voice which is talking to me, no Leena, today you are very tired, how can you talk about this topic, it's okay, leave today. No, so I'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get. I'll just click the button of my mobile and capture my video. So it's very, very important we understand the personality of resistance. The second quality of resistance is completely impersonal. It doesn't matter whether you are rich, whether you are poor, educated, non-educated. If you are doing something to come out of your comfort zone, you can't avoid resistance. You have to face it. And the third quality of resistance is it's completely unreasonable. Now when I say unreasonable, like, you can't go in front of the lion and say, you know what, I'm a vegetarian, I have never eaten or never killed somebody, so you can't kill me. Will the lion listen to me? No, that can never happen. So it's like, it's unreasonable. You can't beat resistance with your intelligence or with your smartness. You can only beat resistance with taking actions. So remember that the three till now we have learned, it's completely invisible, your resistance, it's completely impersonal, it's completely unreasonable. And the fourth quality of resistance, it is also proportionally negative. Now what do you mean by proportionally negative? Now, higher the purpose or the bigger the mission which you are following, bigger or the proportionally negative your resistance would be. If you are suppose just doing some Surya Namaskar at home, like I do Surya Namaskar at home, my resistance will not beat me, because I know I have become comfortable doing that Surya Namaskar every day. But if I try to have a workout schedule, I tried that in between, it didn't work out. My resistance had actually beaten me up. So there was a workout schedule which I was trying to follow. Then it was fully like, no, Lena, you can't do it. This is not your purpose. Why are you doing so much exercise? Anyhow, you're not so fat. Then why you need to do workout schedule? All that resistance was so heavy on me. So it depends what you are doing. If you're watching a Netflix video, eating popcorn, your resistance will never come. The whisper, you will never hear anything because you are in a comfort zone. There is nothing which you're doing out of your comfort zone. But at the same time, you are going out and setting up your company, you are doing your business. That time you will see your resistance will pop up. That because that's something, it's out of your comfort zone. So understanding resistance and taking actions to beat them, you see how successful we can be. Most of us, when I say proportionally negative, most of us, how many steps we are taking out of a comfort zone? Sometimes we just take one step out and one step inside so that we can retreat back when it becomes too risky. And so it just depends. Higher your purpose or bigger your mission, the resistance would be more higher and it will be working along with you. So it actually depends. Make sure that your resistance is there to beat you. And if you are working for your dream, you are working with an higher purpose, you are working to fulfill your mission, make sure your resistance would be much more higher than you. And the only work of resistance is to scare you. And if something which is scaring you, you are on the right path. If there is a whispering of voice which is happening, you are on the right path. That means you are doing something really good enough that out of your comfort zone. And just be very, very aware of this resistance, because once I got to know about this resistance, there are so many things which I was able to take action on, even though the inner voice was stopping me. Imagine that on 7th of May, I would have really waiting for that camera and the light and everything to come on. I wouldn't be here. And there are the people who are reaching me out all across the world. I wouldn't be there to help them if I will wait for that camera. So the way you are, your imperfection, whether my hair is done, whether my clothes are good enough or my hair is not looking good, it doesn't matter. Your resistance will always stop you. In fact, it will stop you to the point to stop dreaming. So understanding this factor of resistance will take us to such a long way. I remember there are so many instances where, like, you feel like you are climbing a mountain and it's just that the last 10% is left. You can see that summit, and only at that moment resistance will come and smack you, and you will feel like maybe God doesn't want me to do this, or maybe God is telling me that be careful, it's better to be safe, it is God's message to me. Let me tell you, at that nth moment where you are there, I mean, maybe there's another 10% of the thing, you're very close to your goals, you're very close to your success, and only at that moment people leave. The reason is the resistance will beat us at its highest intensity at that moment. And I call it as a God's challenge. God is literally challenging us that are we ready for it? Do we truly want to live that dream? And that is the moment where most of the people actually give it away. So understand this fact today of resistance, and I'm pretty sure most of the people, I want you to commit, understand your resistance. What is that 5-second rule which you apply to every day, whether it's an exercise schedule, whether it's your commitment to certain activities. So how does resistance come in your daily activities? How have you experienced resistance where you were able to beat it up? Do share your resistance stories with me, and I love to hear it. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'll come up with another learning of mine tomorrow, same time. Bye bye, guys. Love you.